Hello and welcome, my fortune cookie writers. How you doing today? We're playing Town Center today. I'm playing the hardest game mode in the history of the world. It's half cash, baby. It's not fun to deal with half cash here, guys. It's a rough situation no matter how you look at it. But if you've got that monkey knowledge, it shouldn't be too gosh darn bad. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna get two dart monkeys here. We're gonna put them all the way tippity choppy on the left, right here, man. All the way. Position them well, otherwise you will regret your decision. Position him well. And then if you want to, you can go for a third one as well. But honestly, with two of these guys, you're going to get pretty gosh darn far. You could probably save up for Gwendolyn with only losing just a few lives in here without it being a big deal. And of course, Gwendy, she's rock freaking solid, dude. She's squishy, but she's rock solid, alright? If you catch my drift. So today what I want to do is I actually want to talk about my my weekend last weekend. It's been a pretty far time away. I really wanted to talk about this in my previous videos, but I kind of just forgot, to be honest. I wanted to talk about my friend got married. So I had a super duper duper busy weekend last weekend, and that's why on Sunday and on Monday, I don't think I made a single video, which is just upsetting, to be honest. Anyways. My friend Tim got married, so he lives in Arizona, alright? So he lived in Chicago from, when he was born all the way up until about 25, I think. So just a few years ago, he actually just left. And, obviously it was super duper sad and everything. I miss him a lot, you know, it sucks, but he seems to enjoy it down there, so you gotta support him, you know, is it down there? Is it over there? Where is it? I guess it's a little bit south, so we'll just call it down there. So he likes it there, so you gotta let him do what he likes, man. So he's getting married. He's getting married to this wonderful girl, and what I want to do is I just wanted to talk a little bit about my weekend, I guess, and the exciting things that what am I doing? I want Gwendy. Here we go. So let's pop her right home. She is shooting down that nice straight line. Oh heck yeah! Look at that shot right there. That's what we call delicious, man. Oh boy, I could eat that right on up. I could eat that fire right here. Alright. Watch it go. So I think what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to be a little greedy here. Even if it means losing a couple lives, I'm going to go for my banana farm here, guys. I believe that banana farms, while not necessary to beat half cash mode, do make it surprisingly easier. You know, I don't want to go crazy with them. I don't need, like, 3 banana farms all up to, like, 3rd tier or something like that. Like, no. Well, that's just wasted money, man. What we need is we just need something that does something, right? That's just something, a little something. Just a little something. That's it. So we're going to watch things just kind of unfold as time goes on, and hopefully we can finally get our banana farm happening here. But like you can see, how many rounds, just to get $1,000, how many rounds it takes to get this stuff flowing. It's ridiculous, man. So anyways, on Thursday this week, he flew all the way up here, and he was like, let's hang out, like we haven't seen him in quite a while. It's funny because I have like a group of like 6 or 7 friends, basically, and 2 of them I barely ever see. One of them is he's in school to become, he's basically getting his doctorate, so, he's busy. I get it. I understand you're busy. Whatever. If you don't want to hang out, that's cool. I get it. You got things to do. But my other friend, I basically never see him. It's kind of sad, actually. Oh, here. What am I doing, dude? I need to pop this guy in there right frickin' now. But I barely ever see him. So it was kind of funny because I see my friend Tim, who lives in Arizona, more than I see some of my other friends who literally live here, and I should be able to see all the frickin' time. It's really, really weird. But anyways, he flew all the way up here, so round 22 is actually a really difficult round. Actually, that was actually kind of nice right there, putting that cocktail right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So what you can do now is if you want to, you can either try and cocktail round 24, or you can go for the heli pilot if you want to, or go for the ninja. Either which way. But I'm going to try and cocktail it, so we're going to go shazoop. There it is. Throw it down. We get rid of that camo balloon there. Not like it really matters all that much, but at least it's something to kind of support us for a little bit here. But I'm going to pop my heli pellet down as soon as I possibly can now. We've got a lot of purple balloons flown in here. These guys are not easy to take down. We're throwing down another cocktail right here. We do take it down. The question is, do I want a ninja just to kind of keep things going, or do I want to wait for that $730 to get this heli pilot? I really want the heli pilot, so even if it means I have to lose some lives here, I'm going to take it. But look at that. Zebra's getting taken down here, baby. Can we do it? 718. We're close. We're close. And this is actually a pretty easy round overall. Just regular old Philly balloons right here. So there we go. We get the heli pilot. Shazam. And we're going to let this guy just sit up in the front. Actually, we'll leave him here for now, but I'm just going to put him up in the front after round 30, because those are lead balloons. We can't pop lead balloons with our heli pilot over here. We got to wait until we get to Gwendy up in here. So after round 30, we'll kind of switch this over, but I am going to go for this greater production, so I've got at least a 2-0 banana from right here. This is a lot of money. Don't let anybody tell you that this is not a lot of extra money by the end of the game. It's going to take us about 20 rounds to get extra money here, so by the time we get to round 50, we're finally, like, paying for itself, basically. Which seems kind of insane. I understand that seems weird, but it's still going to be worth it here, guys. So we're going to go for it. A ninja. We're actually going to go for a sort of weird strat here. We're going to go for a triple ninja. Alchemist, man. They are the old best friend. Ninja alchemist combos, dude. You just can't beat them. They're so freaking solid. So we're going to go for 2 ninjas here. And also, we've got camo detection with these guys, so that's working out basically perfectly. We can also use Gwendolyn's, nice little cocktail right in here to get things going. But we're going to go for 3 ninjas. And then eventually what I'm going to do, I'm going to start powering them up first. And then right around like 43 or something like that, I'm going to get the Alchemist up to 3rd tier, and he's going to power up every single one of those guys. Don't forget, we're also in the range of Gwendolyn here, so low tier towers are not that bad. Alright? They're not. They still do a pretty decent amount of damage. If you look at the Dart Buggy here, we've got 8,800 pops over here. 1,300 pops over here. That's like a good chunk of pop power. I mean, compare that to Gwendolyn, who's got 2,600. I mean, don't underestimate the ability of a Dart Monkey to do things, alright? A lot of people, they're going to. They're going to underestimate these towers. Don't let it happen. So we're just going to throw this guy up in front here. He's shooting down straight lines, getting most of the pops, so I'm happy with that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get this one upgraded to the highest tier first, all the way up to a Bloon Jitsu if I can afford it. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is because if I can get a 4th tier going, the first Alchemist that I can pop down is going to be right here. And that means they're going to power up this one first as a 3rd tier, and once I get up to 4th tier, you can throw it to all 3 ninjas. So that should work out wonderfully. Now, one thing that I should mention here is if I don't afford a 4th tier ninja for round 40, I'm actually going to buy a 2nd, 3rd tier ninja, which is likely what's going to happen here, man. And I think that should be enough pop and power for us. 2 3rd tier ninjas shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to get the Seeking Shuriken for sure. We'll do another one of these. Yeah, there's no way, man. There's no way we're going to afford 2,900 bucks. So we're going to go for another double shot Seeking Shuriken right here. And that should be enough for this round 40 MOA, but we got to watch it, man. We got to be careful here. We got to micro with our heli pilot. Actually work his magic in here. Alright, so 125, I think that's 50. Get ready to use that cocktail, dude. I think that's 75 right there. And boom, we got to throw this thing down. And kablamo shazamo, we take down the Moab. One of the hardest things to do with a in-half cashman. Woo! Alright, I'm finally back in action here, guys. So, on Thursday, they decided, let's have a bonfire. Tim came all the way up here, and he decided, let's have a bonfire. That's what he wanted to do. So we had this really nice, it was actually probably the biggest fire that I've actually ever been to. It was, the fire itself was literally taller than a person. It was over 6 feet tall. No joke. No joke. I'm not messing with you guys. The way you do this is you can't put regular logs in there. You gotta put sticks or something smaller, right? So that's what we did. We put in, he literally had a pile of sticks maybe 3 feet tall-ish, somewhere in that general vicinity over there. 3 feet tall of sticks turns into a lot of fire very, very quickly over here, guys. So it was pretty awesome, actually. I kind of enjoyed myself. It was kind of funny because we started off, we're like, I think we might need to move just a little bit further away because it was pretty chilly out. And we started off very close to the fire because it was very small and sort of insignificant. And as time went on, we're like, oh crap, it's getting pretty big. Oh crap, it's getting pretty hot. Eventually, we ended up like 7 feet away from the fire, just being like burned by this thing because it gets hot, man. Oh boy, does it. Alright, so here it is. You might be thinking, oh, it's better to get 2 or 3 4th tier ninjas. Wrong! You don't want to do that, dude. You just want to get this 4th tier. And, yeah. So basically, this is the point where the banana farm is going to start making us money. As goofy as that sounds. I don't want to build any more, because if I built another one now, it would take me another 20 rounds to start making money on this thing. So I don't want to really be making money by around 70 or 75. Like, the amount of money that I'm actually going to make is very low, actually. So I'd rather just say, screw it, and just use my money efficiently instead. spend it on good, solid, awesome towers instead of slowly buying low-level upgrades that are going to do almost nothing for me, you know? So here we go. Now what we're going to do is, again, we're going to go for high-level ninjas in here, guys. It's worth it to go for these 4th-tier ninjas. They're just rock freaking solid. So the bonfire was amazing, and it was good to see him again. And then on Friday, so it's all up to Tim, whatever Tim wants. That's what you do when it's somebody's wedding. You want to make them happy. So he's like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the reception hall and do the rehearsal, the practice run of a wedding, basically. They're so weird. They don't really. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, you should do it. But, like, everybody pretty much knows what they're doing. It's just hopefully not mess up during the wedding. It's kind of funny because my friends, they were standing up at the wedding. I was just an usher. I only think he had 5 people standing up at his wedding anyways. But, the people standing up... Oh, here we go. Boom. Oh, yeah. We're going to go for a 3rd one, baby. But for the people standing up, they even messed it up. Oh, my God. They even messed it up on top of that, dude. I was like, what are you guys doing? So we gotta be careful here. We need to have that camel-led popping power. Whether we use Gwendolyn's thingamabob or we use the ninja's powers or whatever we have to do, man. Just make sure you do a good job here. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get a little bit of Moab popping power, just a tiny bit extra here. We're gonna go for a couple druids. All right. So we're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here. And then, oh crap, there it is. So can we take it down with our towers here? Yes. Alright, so we're going to put these 2 guys here, we're going to shotgun them. So we're going to get the Thorn Thwomp right here. I'm also just going to get the Hard Thorns right here, so we're going to go for a 1-1, that's it. That's all I want to buy, but what these guys are going to be good for is Moab popping power. That's why I put them sort of near the front here. This is not going to be bad against the Bloons, but they're mostly for that Moab popping power. You can see they are definitely helping over here, at least a little bit. But the next thing I'm going to do is I got to start getting ready for the Bloons, right? So the Bloons are going to be pretty devastating for us. Everything's going to be devastating for us. So what I like to get personally is just the Spectre. You know, I believe he's a fantastic tower here. So I'm going to go for him. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him right here. Right here. There we go, right there. We're going to get the camo detection, the spy plane, and we're going to go for a bottom path. 3rd tier, never miss targeting, and eventually a Spectre over here. Now, for round 63, you might be thinking, there's no way you can freaking defend here, Chris. There's no way. You don't have the towers to defend. Well, that's where you're wrong, my friends. We've got Gwendolyn. And all you gotta do is, for the first one, use the Molotov Cocktail. For the second one, use the Keg Blast. And for the third one, you... Oh, no, that's the wrong Molotov Cocktail spot. Oh, luckily, we still defended here. For the second one, use the Keg Blast! And for the third one, again, you can use the Molotov Cocktail, hopefully. Hopefully we'll throw it here in the right spot. No, why is she throwing it in the stupid spot back there? Oh, luckily it still works out for us in the end there, man. That's still a little bit scary. I didn't want it to be like that. Here we go, never miss targeting. So basically we have to, for sure, no matter what, get the Spectre for round 78. That's my only job. If you don't get it for round 78, you're basically screwed. And we don't really want that at all. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. So, anyways, rehearsals. We did the rehearsal, and it was kind of odd because it was a rehearsal in the morning. It was at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why they did it in the morning instead of in the afternoon, like most people do. But because it was over an hour away, it was actually in it was about an hour north of where I live. I had to drive. I obviously had to drive there. But then I didn't really have anything to do for a long period of time. It was between 11 and 5:30 where the rehearsal dinner was. So basically, if you guys don't know, you get usually what happens is you have the rehearsal and then the rehearsal dinner. And they're usually right next to each other, within like an hour of each other or so. So people that, you know, are coming from out of state or coming from far away or whatever, or if they're just close family, they all get to come to the rehearsal dinner. And they get to do the rehearsal and do the rehearsal dinner right after that. And then, boop, it's done. And then the next day is finally the day they actually do everything. But for us, because of the oddness of the rehearsal breakfast, I don't even know what to call it. The rehearsal was at the breakfast time. We had this like 6 hours of nothingness, so we just got to hang out. It was pretty sweet, actually. We got to have a good time. We ended up going to Cooper's Hawk and got some of their appetizers. Some of my friends have never been to Cooper's Hawk either, which was kind of interesting. Because actually, I do really like Cooper's Hawk, by the way, but it's kind of like a pricey, fancy kind of place. Like when you get appetizers, I'm thinking like I want some delicious French fries and onion rings and just things that are like gross American deliciousness food. It's things that are probably gonna make you feel like food. Anyways, my friends get these appetizers, and there's like 6 shrimp on a plate or something like that. It's like, ooh, like is that really what we want to do here? Like, is that all we want? Just 6 sad little baby shrimps over here, man? Oh my god. So we had a good time though. We had a blast. I was the only one that actually ate something there because I didn't end up going to the breakfast before the rehearsal breakfast. Yeah. So I guess I broke it, man. I probably should have done that. So we're gonna be a little careful, by the way. Round 76 and 78 are the 2 tough rounds for us. Big chunks of root balloons. I do not want to lose to them. Gosh, no, I do not. But as you can tell, things are going very, very smoothly so far. The only thing I have to make sure I get is the Spectre, which is another like 10 grand or so. And we still have some rounds to save up for this thing. So whatever we have to do to get it, though. If I have to sell my heli pilot and 2 druids, even the dart monkeys, whatevs. Even the banana farm. I mean, the banana farms are worth like 2 grand, right? 1,700 bucks. So yeah, it's a big chunk of money. You know, don't let me tell you different, man. It's a big chunk of money right there. Ooh, we struggling a little bit. We lugging. But it's not enough to sneak through our defense. So we're just keg blast this crap. Keg blast. Let them burn to a crisp over time. And of course, we take them down like a breeze, man. No problemo. Alright, again, round 77. I think that we can take this one. But round 78, the camera detection is a little on the low side with just the triple ninja there. And you know what? If I do the keg blast right, if I do the Molotov cocktail right, I could probably take these guys down. But I don't really feel like taking a chance here, you know? I'd rather just confirm for sure that I will win right here. So, it's that time, guys. So we're gonna... Let's keg blast round 78 here for the first rush. Actually, believe it or not, I think I can get a second keg blast here for the second rush if I want to. If I went crazy. But it's about that time. We're gonna go, whoop, 16 grand. We're gonna sell this druids another 700 bucks, another 700 bucks, another $500. What do we got here? $0. Shouldn't have sold that thing. And what do we need? Oh god. Haha. Well, that's a little rough there, man. We need $600. $600. Do I really have to sell a ninja here? I really don't want to. 400 bucks. Can we make it happen here, boys? Oh, I got another keg blast though. It's so close. It's so close! And we get it! The Spectre! Perfect timing as well, my friends. And that's going to coast us through the end of the game right here. Spectre is a little bit of an expensive tower to go for in half cash mode, but it's still worth it, if you ask me, man. He is rock solid. Nothing's getting through that guy at all. Plus, you got a bunch of other towers over here. So I guess I never really finished the wedding stuff. I'll continue the story in my next video. Please, if you guys want to make sure you don't miss anything, man, you got to watch all my videos. Every single video must be watched. But yeah, I'll finish it in the next video. We got the Oh My God here to finish it all off, and I think even with the Spectre alone, look at this guy, he's got 32,000 pops already. Like, that is fast, you know? That's real nice right there. And we still got the Keg Blast and the Molotov Cocktail as well to work our magic right here. Alright. There it is, Kablooey Custom. Bam, take them down. We've stopped the nasty Bloons. Oh, I just realized Bloons is capitalized. So they are officially a peoples. The Bloons are a peoples, alright? They are a thing. They are not, they're not lowercase Bloons anymore. Very interesting. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.